Hey, hey, um, this is I'm gonna play this music too because that's what I like to do. But I want to ask, I want to tell everybody that's in the audience and that's ever watched my channel, uh, or if they've been here in a live where some of the harassment that I've been discussing in terms of the lawsuit. Um, if you have witnessed it and to offer me to provide an affidavit would help me a lot. It would help a lot. I think it would help a lot of people. But it would help me a lot. An affidavit would just mean what you saw, what you witnessed. Um, that's it. You say like, this is who. This is Mr. Thompson. This is Mr. Holmes. This is Mr. Schultz. This is what happened. You have to say relationships to each of the people. Now, I mean, I expect that they'll have affidavits too, but just say the truth. I can't tell you what to say. I think that's immoral. But if you want, but you should be clear about just what happened. You don't need to say your opinion about it. Really, just say what happened. Um, and then you can provide me an affidavit. I guess you could provide Michael and Greg an affidavit. That would be your prerogative. Uh, so I guess I'm a writing teacher. I know an affidavit needs to be written. I understand that not everyone's the best writer, but it also can be spoken, but it still should be spoken, I believe. Like, legal complaints take a certain amount of logic. Um, you just state what happened. So think about, what does that mean? Well, I was watching Todd's channel, or I was watching the Hollywood Laughingstock. And I thought this guy was a fucking moron. and then I saw him live, and he acted even more like a moron. And I know Michael Thompson, and he's really nice and kind and generous. And I know Greg Holmes, and he's really nice and kind and generous. And I know Mr. Schultz, and he's not kind or generous. He's he's a messed up person. He's a total drug addict, uh, from what I hear. Now, you don't. I mean, most of you don't have any idea uh, any of what my drug intake is, whether or not you. I mean, you can assume, but you don't know. Uh, but you could say you see me drink alcohol, nightly, even if you want to say, or you say that Michael Thompson was abusing me for years, and so was Greg, and that they were doing it together. And if you were in the Omni Eris group, then you could say, I know that they did it on purpose, that they wanted to fuck up his life. Um, it's just what you saw, but be clear and distinct, and say what you think. I mean, I can't. I don't look. I don't judge anybody. If say what you think, say the truth. Just be fucking honest, super honest. That's all that matters. Yeah, it helps to be like logical and very clear, but honesty is going to help the judge, I would assume, adjudicate it properly, more so than even um, trying to say it in a way that you don't think it. So just say what you fucking saw. Say what you saw. I mean, say what happened. Um, I mean, I know what happened. I know what happened, but I don't know all of it, and I know that I don't know all of it. But I know there was like a stalking unit that was surveilling basically when I would go live and like saying there would be an alert sent out, basically, and then there would be a bunch of people in here like saying nasty things, like very abruptly sometimes, and sometimes they'd say nice, and then they'd all of a sudden turn crazy. A lot of devil, like Lucifer, this Lucifer, which is Lucifer. It's a lot of devil stuff too, devil like references, and sometimes scary, images, and scary presences. I would say that's what it was like for me. To the point where I literally, like, I want to look at the chat. I want to know what's there, but like, I'm a curious person. It hurts. I mean, it hurts that it hurts to. I want to. I don't. I want. I mean, look. Sometimes we can grow attached to painful things, but that doesn't mean that the pain was our fault. And um, I don't even know if I was attached to it so much as not understanding what it was in the first place. Like certain things you have to clean off in certain ways. So this particular thing, I thought I could. I don't know. I thought would just be like peter out. Basically, it would just be like it would just go away on its own, and then it didn't, and then uh, I realized it never would, and that not only that, but it was an utterly egregious and disgusting thing that happened. And I'm not going to stand for that for myself, because I think I'm much better than that. And I won't accept that for myself. I won't accept anyone to do that to me ever again. So don't even fucking try it, or unless you want to be sued. If you want to come in and harass me, every day for a month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, 7 months, 2 years, on and off, maybe 3 years, then I'm going to sue you. So I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't give a fuck if I'm famous, I'm not famous. If you decide to make it your job to instill fear in me, I will sue you. And I know how to. And that will not be vexatious, because you'll be intentionally inflicting emotional distress. And I can't abide that at this point in time. I can't. I'm trying to make my way in my life. And literally and mercilessly mocked before I even understand that I'm being mercilessly mocked. And I just, that's to me, I can't think of anything worse. And I hope that I win every dollar I ask for. So, when you write an affidavit, consider that. And it's my money. So I don't owe anyone anything. This is my issue. I took care of it on my own. That was the only way to do it. I've gone through a lot doing it. And if you don't support me, well, then that's your prerogative. If you think that what you saw was wrong and you don't speak up, then you literally just watched. And if you want to do that, do it. But I don't owe you anything if you give me an affidavit. Just to general audiences, to anyone who thinks that might be that way. I don't care. Do it or don't. It's up to you. You choose. You have to be you. Like Veronica May. Like if you want to give an affidavit or not. If you do, I'm not gonna fucking litigate it any less. I'm going to litigate it harder, and then I'm going to put you as a defendant, and I'm also going to put Robin Eagles. I mean, depending on the extent, we'll see what the court says. Everyone that was involved and didn't, upon reasonably understanding what was going on, didn't cease, will probably see some type of lawsuit. Every single one of you, David Bucky. I mean, every single person that was doing it. That's the likely outcome. And that's the truth. And so I that's my belief. That's my belief system. And it's not funny to me. It made me get over quite a bit of fear. So I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid to sue for this, because I know what happened, and I know that it was wrong. And I know that YouTube committed fraud and allowed it to happen. They allowed it to happen. They allowed many violations to occur under complete notice that were against their policies. That's the fact. So YouTube, fuck, and it's happening all over YouTube. to Cyrax. I mean, I want to just let everyone understand something. What's happening to Cyrax is not Cyrax's fault. Okay? It's everybody that goes in there and harasses him or makes a video about him harassing him. It's your fault. And that's the Dharma, as I was taught tonight, which is you did what you did. Cyrax shot his videos. He didn't go after anyone, as far as I know. Like, going after someone means going to their channel or and comment. I mean, he seemed like he just sort of streams from his house, and it seems like maybe he has a mental issue, which makes the whole thing infinitely worse. And perhaps we haven't said this enough in social media. It's not acceptable behavior. It's actually not legal. The truth is, it is not legal to do these things. I don't know why we have forgotten that. Unless Google says all of a sudden that's what they want the site to be, they still can't do copyright violations. They can't uphold copyright violations. That's done. They can't uphold cyber stalking or anything like that because that's an applicable law. I mean, that's against the law. They can't. They literally are not allowed to. It's not like a choice that they get. It's like if they see something illegal on their site, they have to take it down, or they're in violation of the very statute that they love to say gives them immunity over everything. I hope this is over soon. It will be. It will be. It will be. It will be over soon. I will win, I think. If I don't, I'll appeal, but I'm listening to the judge and the jury. It's their decision. But I am not taking advice from anybody. So if anybody wants to come in and say, "Hey, you should stop it," like, I think that at this point, I've earned the right to decide what I want to do, and and you haven't earned the right to tell me what to do or even to advise me because of the extent of damages I suffered for one. That's actually it. That's what it is. That's what it is. Even if you help me with the lawsuit, which some people did a little, a little and a lot, but it doesn't matter. It's the damages that are being sued for. So if you hire a lawyer, you want to get what you're owed, and that's what I'm going to fight for. And I think I'm worth. I think I asked for an appropriate amount of money, and I believe that I'll get the top level of it. And and there better be some sort of systemic change. Otherwise, they're going to keep violating it. I mean, they're just going to keep violating their own policies and committing fraud over and over and over. In addition to their awful abusive litigation tactics. Shit show. It's a shit show. It's completely ridiculous. Like, I'm going to be filing summary judgment soon. Well, secret Satan, as much as I wish you would just stay away. And the longer you're here, the harder, and the longer the process is going to be of detaching myself from this energy. But because I'm not afraid of you anymore, and I know that you're going to be found liable and then guilty most likely, I'm willing to fight for my channel and to keep it up. So I'll entertain what you said. To follow my own advice. My advice is to go do whatever you want, but don't go on someone else's channel or make videos harassing people for the sake of harassing people and seeing them in pain. Don't do that. Now, if you're in trouble, make a video and tell people what's going on and see if someone will help you. They probably won't, but maybe they will. That's my advice. Do your own thing. Don't steal people's content. Fight for what you believe in. Know your worth. And also, when somebody has crossed the line so many times that you know that there's no way you can let up anymore, then you know what you have to do. Adios. It's like being a domestic abuse survivor. You gotta say goodbye. I'm leaving. I'm not gonna let you hit me anymore. Like, you have to. You just have to. And I'm not gonna be abused anymore. And I'm not gonna, like. It's not okay either. It's not okay. I know that people think it's fun. You know, people think it's like okay to troll like constant. Like it's okay to tell someone a joke once a month that's sort of teasing them. That's legal. But to go into every single video that someone has, especially when they're expressing like pain over what the previous insults, that's called harassment and stalking. Now, it's the worst energy ever, because you know why? No matter how many lessons it gets taught, it will never just. It's kind of like horrifying. Hopefully this helps. Honestly, that's my hope. But it's not going to work in my field. You know. Fucking liar, bro. It's been a fucking hard journey. I'll tell you that much. Dude, I want this to be like, you don't have to say whatever you want. I don't know if you get to just like, do this. Sorry, I'm just gonna play one song. I think I have it on a notebook. I wrote a song and I just want the lyrics. I just try to wing it. Cause I'm hearing angels and miracles to me, and I'm hearing angel talking in the highest frequency. And though I can't explain it, I still know what they mean. And even though I can't rephrase it, they say, cause I'm hearing angel talking in a miracle to me. I gotta get the fucking lyrics. It's not gonna work. Cause even though I can't explain it, I know what they mean. And even though I can't phrase it, still know what they see. Cause I'm hearing angel talking miracles to me. I'm hearing angel, angel. You know, there's frequencies. And even though I can't explain it, I still know what they mean. Still know I can't breathe, cause I know what they mean. Yeah, I think it's this one. Oh, this one's hard to play too, but whatever. Listen. Talking about the weather ain't enough, God. I'll go insane if you don't mention something better than the weather. And you mad at everything they say. I wish I had this on tape so I could show you when it's over. Hang stone cold sober. And it occurs to me that I don't know what you're thinking. And you look like panic. Are you manic? Or are you lying to me? And then I see or hear. Oh, I'm hearing angels talking in miracles to me. I'm hearing an angel talking in the highest frequency. And even though I can't explain it, I still know what they mean. And even though I can't rephrase it, I still know what I've seen. Oh, I'm hearing angels and angels talking miracles to me. I'm the only friend that ever sticks around, tells the truth when you're mad. I never left you, let you down. I never left you alone or home alone. And then it occurs to me that I don't know what you're thinking. You look like you're in panic. Are you manic? Are you lying to me? Are you lying to me? Hey, I'm hearing angels talking in miracles to me. And now I'm in angels talking in the highest frequency. And even though I can't rephrase it, I still know what they mean. Oh, even though I can't re-say it, I still know what I've seen. 'Cause I'm hearing angels talking in a miracles to me. And does it ever occur to you something's happened to me that has nothing to do with you? But recently it occurred to me I've been in panic. Not that I'm manic, not that I'm embarrassed about everything. And suddenly I'm hearing angels talking miracles to me. I'm hearing angels in the highest frequency, and even though I can't explain it, I still know what they mean. And even though I can't rephrase it, I still know what I've seen. Oh yeah, I'm hearing angels. I'm not talking it miracles to me. I'm hearing angel talking in the highest frequency. And even though I can't explain it, I still know what they mean. And even though I can't phrase it, I still know what they've seen. Oh yeah, I'm hearing angel talking in the miracles to me. I'm gonna play another song because I like to do it. That's what I really like to do. That's what I really would rather be doing. I wrote this with my friend May. It's about Brett. It's too late to escape all the love that you gave. Cause I know what I know now. All the games that they play and all the lies that they say is all lies. Cause I know what I know now. Oh, even when they try to call you crazy, yeah, I know better than to hurt you, baby. Now it's too late to escape all the love that you gave. It's too late. Oh, cause I know what I know. And I've been thinking about the way that we used to feel. And I've been thinking how we always keep it real. And I've been thinking that maybe this was meant to be. Oh no, and then the grapevine starts to grow real fast. And the lies that they tell, they put me on blast. And you don't say a thing, you just come home and say, I'm gonna make myself a big old drink. Oh no, it's too late to escape from the love that you gave. It's too late, no, 'cause I know what I know now. All the games that they play, all the lies that they say, they're just lies. 'Cause I know what I know, and even when they try to call you crazy, and even know better than to hurt me, baby, it's too late to escape from the love that you gave. It's too late, 'cause I know what I know. And you don't say a thing, you just smile and say, I make myself a little drink and I'll go to bed maybe early today. 'Cause I know what I know, I know what I know. And even when they try to call you crazy, babe, I know better than to believe them anyway. You can't escape them, but you can do your thing. Hey, 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 hey. And it's too late to escape from the love that you gave. 'Cause the game that you get, I know what I know. All the games that they play and all the lies that they say, they're all liars. 'Cause I know what I know now. And even when they try to call you crazy, I know better than to hurt you, baby. No, all late that you gave, it's too late anyway. It's too late, oh, 'cause I know what I know. I didn't even do the second verse, but it's fine. Let's see what we got in the vault. There's a lot of like me writing like affirmations in here, like succeed, succeed. This is from years ago too. Succeed, succeed. God, I didn't even know what I wanted. I mean, I sort of thought I wanted like money, but I realized I have money. I don't need it. And now I'm sort of like, what? Well, like, you know, you got to follow your own heart. People will tell you what you're supposed to want, what you're not supposed to want. And at the end of the day, they're not you. And they can't be you, and you can't be them. And you can't be, you know. You know, a lot of people want money. A lot of people think that's the answer to everything. I know for a fact it's not. I know for a fact. It's just so funny. It's so funny. It's just an easy gaslight, isn't it? It's like, you just want money. You're so obsessed with money. It's like, forget justice. Fuck that. That doesn't matter to anyone. Come on. No one really cares about justice. That's what people say. And it's just sort of like, really? They don't? And then I guess I didn't know that. Because that's all I care about. And that's what I've always cared about over money. I've always placed it priority over money, being just and then making money. Obviously. Because I don't have any fucking... I mean, I don't have, you know, I don't have any significant amounts of money or anything. I mean, not like but I'm taken care of, obviously. I mean, which is important, and I really value that. I try to fucking keep it together, and I value that. I value stability, but I don't value being able to buy stupid shit. I pray to God that the people get that. But it's not that they don't need any money or that they shouldn't be given any. It doesn't mean that. It just means once you appreciate that money isn't really like the answer to all your problems, then you have to start really kind of contemplating a little bit about what might be, if there is anything. All right, this is an old song. Somebody agrees with your point somewhere, but here you're grounded for a month, and I know that somebody's out there somewhere reading the list of grievances. So leave me alone, 'cause you're reading me wrong again. Hate to burst your bubble now, making the worst the way you're slightly perverse. It's like I'm in trouble. No, it's so much for growing up. Oh, it feels like I'm in trouble. Oh, the double. I'm in trouble when I'm with you. It's like I'm in trouble. No, I'm not one to call people crazy, but crazy's how you're acting now. And I know I'm acting like a baby, yeah. And it's not fair to the ones who really care, Oh, so just leave me alone. You're reading me wrong again. I hate to burst your bubble now. Hear me the worst, you're slightly perverse. It's like I'm in trouble, yeah. There's so much for growing up. It's like I'm in trouble on the double. I'm in trouble, and I'm with you. I'm in trouble on the double. I'm in trouble now. So leave me alone, 'cause you're reading me wrong again. Hate to burst your bubble, but when I can't hear the words, I feel slightly perverse. It's like I'm in trouble now. Got so much for growing up. It's like I'm in trouble all the time. I'm in trouble whenever I'm with you. It's like I'm in trouble. It's like I'm in trouble on the double. I'm in trouble. I'm with you. Oh, it's like I'm in trouble. I always liked that one, but the record didn't turn out that great. Don't remember that one. I never really liked that one. That's a tell. I don't want to say that. Oh, this one's a very similar song. It's like it's the twin song to the other one. I couldn't settle you down. Had my head in the clouds and I could figure it out. I didn't treat you well, and all you do was give me faith, and I just put you through hell. The further I fight, I fall, and the more I give in, the more I lose it all. Oh, yeah, I go all the way, got no time for interruptions. Said I go all the way, got no time for interruptions. You jump out the way, avoiding the eruption. But you fell my way, you fell in love abruptly. And I love you, baby, love don't come with instructions. And from across the planet, there's a vision of your life just the way you planned it. Oh, so you're living here. You gotta listen to waves and the ringing in your ear. The further I fight, I fall. And the more I give in, the more I lose it all. Duh. I go all the way, got no time for interruption. You jump out the way, avoiding the eruption. But you fell my way and you fell in love abruptly. And I love you, baby, love don't come with instructions about the way, but no interruption. Jump out the way, avoiding the eruption. But you fell my way. You fell in love abruptly, and I love you, babe. Love don't come with instructions. I love you, babe. Love don't come with instructions. No, I love you, babe. Love don't come with instructions.